my god.
Everybody knows the most of us anyways.
Okay.
Well, I'm new.
Okay, listen up.
You don't count.
Alright. Toe the line, cadets. You are all playing Rogue Trader now, which means you're gonna die horribly. But before that happens, you might make something that's relatively entertaining, so I'm recording this.
Man,
So
Can we die at
You are currently over the you are currently in is the system Footfall? Yes.
Port Wander.
Yep.
Footfall. No, you're at Footfall.
Alright, Footfall.
The settlement was once a I forgot. I'm not gonna read that.
Do we care? Do we care?
No. You
That's what
don't
I mean.
care.
2 seconds into RP and already withdrawing arrows.
Okay.
Where can we go? Where can we get money?
Okay.
I'm not finishing.
You guys are over the planet, as it were, a football. In reality, it's not a planet. It's actually a collection of asteroids that have been chained together into, well, what essentially makes a planet as far as the Imperium is concerned. You are currently sitting, you are currently sitting in your kind of crap, broken, leaking oil ship that is essentially just pulled into one of the lower docks. Your job for today and your goal is to acquire enough las guns to equip your entire crew, and hopefully stock up on food and water, which some of your crew members are taking care of. The job of you acquiring weapons for your entire crew, however, falls to you.
All right, who's the senator?
I think it's me. Pretty sure it's
All right,
me.
make an inquiry roll for 2,000 last guns.
You need to go. You need to go to the shop. By the way, how many crew members do you have?
2,000, right?
How many are on the ship?
One sec. Did you guys
That's what I thought.
Did you guys write it down in your actual?
Did we write this down?
Because it does state for the hull like what the standard crew size is. So.
Hold on.
So there's 18,000?
18,000.
Oh.
Okay. Write that down in either write that down in biography or something like that, please. Okay.
What would be a good place to get last guns, or alien last guns?
You're not gonna get alien las guns. I would like to remind you guys your profit factor is 20.
Yeah.
Wait, we're normally supposed to start with a lot more, considering that we have a ship
No,
value
you're
of 30.
We're poor.
You're 20. You're poor.
We barely scraped to get the shit.
Is there a place where we could potentially...
Okay, to kind of give you an explanation as to why, the reason is because your current rogue trader is actually all that's left of his dynasty.
Hi, that's
Makes
me.
sense.
And most of the ships that were part of your once great dynasty have been destroyed.
Alright.
Or captured, or taken over by Necrons, or, you know, Xenos.
Wait, why Necrons?
You don't want to know.
Silence yourself. Alright, first things first.
Do I have any bonuses for the Inquiry Seal?
Mayhaps I say mayhaps we could go and get it from the PDF.
I don't think this plan has had a
Oh
has
my
a
dear
PDF.
fool. We need to get them ourselves.
Roll.
Unfortunately,
We have actual role players.
Alright,
I get to just sit here and
Can
build
someone-
2,000 last gun.
can someone go? No, we
I'm
need
going
8.
to ask anyone if they know where I can find some cheap, affordable las guns.
I won't blow
Do I
in our
get any
face.
bonuses for this?
Well, I mean, you have to talk to the person first.
Alright, Inquiry it is. Find out.
Aren't we aboard our own ship at the moment?
Nope.
Yeah, actually, yeah. First thing you have to do is actually step out onto Footfall.
Well, we do so.
just a,
Do I need to roll agility for this?
Okay. You walk over to one of the nearby civilians, and he looks at you and he's like, "What? Okay, whoever's hot micing, stop."
That is Harold.
All right, no,
Again.
it was not Harold.
Harold.
It was not Harold.
Was it not Harold?
It was not Harold. Harold's voice thing did not
Who
light
was
up.
it?
It was Leo.
Leo, push the lock.
My apologies.
Yeah. Yes.
Please plug in headphones. That would be very useful.
Headphones are plugged in.
All right.
This is
So,
not better.
one of the just random civilians who's honestly just sort of standing there smoking. He like looks at you and he's like, "What?"
My good sir, I would like to know where I can find some affordable las guns. Would you happen to know where they could be?
He literally just takes his finger, points down the street towards a towards a building that says bulk goods trader.
Why, thank you, sir. You have been most helpful.
Have a good day.
And now I go tell my fool crewmates where the bloody thing is, since they're blind as heck.
Alright.
My character's actually blind, so I have an excuse.
For fuck's sake. So, what did you find? Tell me.
I found a bulk store. They should sell reasonable las guns.
Would they have 18,000 of them?
Doubtful.
Bulk
Alright.
Yeah, we should
goods
have that.
trader.
We don't need that many.
Bulk goods trader. Does anyone not notice this?
Yes, but 18,000 is a little bit.
Okay.
Shit, look.
Man, all right, go.
It's just the Imperium.
Alright, just walk the fuck over there. Wait, do we have any people that do not look normal and should stay on the ship because the Inquisition
Yes.
is around here?
In the Chronos,
I would-
in the Chronos
paranormal.
Expanse, pretty much everyone looks weird. So.
Alright. We continue onwards towards the bulk's good trader.
With your mutated insectoid friend following.
Oh my god.
Oh, Leo,
Four
is your name
friends.
Leo? Is your character's name Leo as well?
No, her name is Jenna Ralir.
Yeah,
I
could
want
you
to
change your display name
Also-
so that we can actually see that?
I forgot to actually put down the rogue trader and shit.
By the way, I rolled for my gender, and guess what? Female. Of course.
Beautiful.
Ice gods.
The
Tom, what is
freaking
the name of your thing as well?
so long as you don't run into
my-
a Corn Bloodthirster or a Slaneshi cultist, you should be fine.
My character's name is Dolvos Garan.
All right, could you change at least your name, your display name to the first name?
Sure.
And Perforos, same goes for you because it's really annoying.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, thank you. Then, have we arrived at the bulk good trader?
No, you've just been walking in place for 3 hours. No, yes, you've arrived at
Yeah,
the bulk
yeah,
goods
okay.
trader.
All right,
Can I make
suppose,
a perception check to see what's around and whatnot?
All right, yeah, sure, go ahead. By the way, guys, just roll D100 and then do the modifier because
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the system for the actual click button doesn't actually always work.
It does.
Because it's very
Also, should I roll perception? Should I roll perception or awareness?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I
ordinary.
guess I guess awareness would be.
I think I passed. I rolled a 5.
Just what Templar said.
All right.
Roll a normal D100.
Yeah, roll D100 and calculate that, but I will
I
accept
just
this.
freaking roll.
I will accept this.
For what?
I know how to use the dice rolling system.
I'm.
We use that.
We're going to not use that just because it doesn't always work.
Okay.
All right, but
All right.
Okay.
but I will accept it. Yes, you notice that this is a really large building. And in fact, you likely think that this probably is one of the bigger buildings in the area, aside from maybe the governmental ones.
Should I? I want to
you-
jokingly say, well, this thing's in better shape than our ship.
You're actually correct.
I stare at the most
For one,
look
for one.
No, I didn't say it. I was
Oh.
thinking of saying it.
For one, your spaceship is
I
actually.
have tact.
For one, your spaceship is actually trailing a level of oil out of it, and you're not even sure why, because your ship isn't supposed to use
My good
oil.
servitor, could you please deal with that?
As a
Whatever.
I need to like a mind rape this guy.
you
He's
seem
not
to
allowed to
you
think
seem to
he's
notice
real.
that the bulk goods trader isn't just a store. It also appears to be a warehouse at the same time. It's kind of like if you've been to Menards or a Home Depot. It's kind of like that, but way bigger.
Yeah.
All right, Zenishal.
So we're basically in Space Home Depot.
Yep.
Hopefully they have space lasguns.
Is it orange too? Is
Wait,
place
is this an
orange as
American shop? Because that would make it
well?
find
That
my
would be
memory.
amazing.
Well, luckily for I mean, oh yeah, that's right. It really is a question.
I
Is
just walk right in.
it really is a question of is it an American shop or is it anywhere else in the world? It's really a question of whether you can get guns or not, or you have to go to the black market.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Let's be
No,
let's be honest. Sorry, sir. Guns are banned in this sector. It's like okay, where's the black market? Oh, it's right down the street.
Alright, I suppose I'll take the seneschal inside and have him do an inquiry for a weapon.
Ghost.
Yes.
Anyone didn't get any weapons. Shit, I was talking to Templar.
Yeah, nobody got anything. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're all poor. We had to get the fuck away
Yes.
from getting destroyed, so we left our
Yes,
ship.
carry on, carry on.
Alright, so
Alright, so what role would this be?
which one of you is the seneschal?
Well, you have to go talk to the
Me.
person.
Yeah.
Just ask somebody
Okay.
for smaller.
I go up with the rogue trader
All right.
and
Hi.
speak to the clerk.
The clerk is standing there behind a desk, and he's like, he's talking to a person in front of you. You guys are actually getting in line. He's like, yeah, and that'll be when would you like it delivered? Next week? All right, yeah, I can do that. All right. So here's your order for 17,000 crates of amasac.
Someone needs to get drunk.
He's like, I hope,
might have.
he's like, I hope your crew enjoys it. They will.
Crew. Winks.
Yep, the crew.
My, that wouldn't happen to be... No, it couldn't be.
What could it not be?
Why, is it not the Bashurans?
The what?
Never mind. You would not understand, my good sir.
I feel mildly.
To answer your question, no, it is not the Bashurans.
Dang.
Wait,
just
is the guy a Xenos? Is the clerk a Xenos? This is important.
The clerk is not. The clerk is unfortunately perfectly normal, which is actually rather strange out here.
God damn it, Seneschal, do your job.
Okay, so what role would this be?
Well, you have to talk to him first, as I said. So you go up to him. He's like, "Hello, what can I get for you?"
Good day, my good sir. I am looking for 18,000 las pistols. You wouldn't happen to have that many, would you?
Last guns.
Combination of both.
He just wants a
We need las weaponry.
just wants a las pistol. Okay, he's like, "Oh, las pistols? Of course, but I mean, he looks you up and down. He's like, you don't exactly look like a military, however."
I walk up to the
Why,
guy.
of course not.
Oh, never mind.
My lord, please, let me.
Alright.
We are not military. We are a rogue trader. We are of a house of a rogue trader.
Do you have your warrant with you? I take it.
Do I have this warrant with me?
You should have it
Of
with
course
you.
you would not.
No,
I should have it with me.
You would not have
Does it
it
have
on.
to-
No,
You would not have it on.
you would
hand.
not have. I'm sorry. You would not have the official warrant. You would have like a copy of it, kind of displayed to people.
Alright.
He looks okay,
I'll take this out of my pocket.
or whatever the scan bar is. I can't remember how it actually works exactly. I'd have to reread the lore, but I assume there is some way for the rogue trader to prove who he is. Essentially, is what I'm saying.
They always have a copy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
I'll have my copy.
I think that's right. From what I remembered, it was a copy. Okay then.
The data slate, isn't it?
Yes,
no,
it's
a copy of the warrant of trade.
which would be on a data slate.
Yes. So I take the data slate out of my coat and I show it to the guy.
He's like, oh, all right then, sir. He's like, I've heard that name somewhere before. All right. So 19,000 las pistols.
18,000.
Oh, 18,000. Correction. Drop off the extra 1,000. All right, you will not get the discount then.
Wait, you no discount.
Okay. So
Seneschal, do your job.
So, since you're getting a common item, but you're getting them in mass bulk, you just make a. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm like trying to bring up the GM screen, and it's just not coming up. At the
It's
moment.
like I think a common
Isn't it
item
barter
is
plus
plus
20?
30. Common is plus 30 or plus 20.
Yeah.
And then for bulk, isn't it like another 10 or something?
Wait, how many?
No,
people-
for
how many
3D
people
mount.
are-
No. But bulk makes it harder to get typically, because you're trying to get more of them. Like that's the reason why. I mean,
Something in the hundreds of thousands is like a -60.
Alright, quick question: how many people is on this planet that
you,
do we know of?
you don't know. But I mean, it's obviously maybe even a billion at least. Because it is actually a chain of asteroids it's a bunch of asteroids that are chained together, and they're basically a bunch of stations, essentially.
So basically, difficult by population, we are at 100,000 plus, as they say. So we get everything at
No,
planetful
no,
below
we're not.
automatically.
We're not at 100,000. Yeah, never mind.
We only
Yeah, no, for the local population, yeah, okay. Hostile acquisitions, okay.
Senator?
Okay, so there isn't actually a GM screen for this. Oh, that sucks. Okay, then.
I have a PDF for that.
God, please send it to me. I'd rather like to I would like to not hunt around the entire Rogue Trader book every time that you guys do something.
Sure, I'll go pull up the PDF and send you a Google Drive link.
Yeah, thank you. that is
Oh,
definitely needed, because I was just like, oh, okay, shit, my options are basically go around through the entire system, or yeah. Okay.
Don't we just get a +10 to it because common items is +30? Someone said, right?
It's not a +30. I don't. It's not a +30.
No,
It's plus
Common is a
30 or
+20.
20.
Is it?
Isn't it
No,
plus-
no, I didn't think common was a +30. I think common was like a +10.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah, because I know that above common you get ubiquitous and one other.
Ubiquitous and scarce. No,
Okay.
ubiquitous and extremely common or something.
God damn it, just let me
Yeah.
look it up. I'll look through it.
Let's see.
I know
Where's the?
almost where it is.
Okay, can I make an action real quick?
Sure. What is it?
I rush up basically to Ghost and it's like, sir, okay, you're getting the last guns, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
What else?
What else? What do you want?
Where's the ammo?
They're charge packs, you fool.
Wait, is
They
it?
come. They're
Okay.
supposed to come with 2 charge packs each.
Okay. Whoever said they're charge packs, you fool. Take 1d5 stupidity damage, because that is a form of ammo. Just what? You're just like, they're charge packs, you fool. I'm like, what?
Yes. But he doesn't know what kind of ammo it is.
Yes.
They come
Yes,
with
I do.
guns.
He just
Coming
mentioned ammo. Like, that's not a wrong. What he said wasn't wrong. It was like he said
I didn't
bullets.
say bullets, I didn't say shells,
I got it.
said ammo.
Guys, I got it. We need 10,000 plus, and it is a common item,
Okay.
right?
One moment. I'm just going to. I'm just trying to. Where is the acquisitions stream reel here?
You can just go to page 1112 of the PDF of the core rulebook, and you'll find the availability of items.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you. That is necessary.
There you go.
1, 2.
If it's a common item and it
Okay.
is more than 10,000.
The item is common.
Oh, and the population was more than a billion, right?
Yes, but it goes by. We're going by station, which this station has a little over 10,000 people.
All right, so
It's availability, population, time.
Did we send tech priest to check on the ship already?
this is a smart idea.
Sir, of what quality do you wish the lasguns to be?
The cheapest you can give me.
Ah, poor lasguns. Yes. Okay.
No, not poor.
I just stare at him like with burning rage. It's like, why don't you even think about it?
Oh, at me.
Can't
No, I'm staring at the guy who
afford
just told us for poor quality. He's like the cheapest. Is like,
Can I roll a charm to get him to give us a discount or
You
better?
can most certainly try.
All right. I actually opened my mouth for once, and I asked him, "Could we not get better lasguns for a better price?" And I suppose I'll have to roll on that.
Yes. Roll a charm check.
Uh,
You open your mouth with the most.
You have fate
charming-
points.
I
You
have a fate
points,
point.
dude.
I am literally literally going to get rid of one of my fate
You're
points.
gonna
for this.
spend it, or are you going to burn it?
I'm going to spend it.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not burning it.
Also, Iron. By the way, I sent you the the Google Drive link in the Roll20.
I
chat.
rolled another 90.
Ah, okay. You open your mouth and you are the most charming man ever, and this man just looks at you and says, "Dude, I can't do that. I'd lose my job."
Oh. I will say,
Can we work on a half and half then?
Hey, you sent me the Game Master's Kit PDF.
Yeah.
Game Master's the Game Master's Kit that it gives you is just a story.
Damn it.
Yeah. I actually
if only
have
I
that
had
one.
Deceive. I cannot command him to do anything, can I?
No, of course
No.
not. He's
No.
not a member of your crew.
Well, you
Unfortunately.
can try to. You just suffer a massive penalty.
If only he was a high-ranking Xenos, then I would literally have to roll 90 or higher too. But he's not a high-ranking Xenos. I will close my mouth and step back and let this, and I will whisper to the
Oh, there we
Seneschal.
go. Oh,
do your damn job.
all right. That is a all right. There we go then.
I think I'll try.
Iron, are you glad that I gave you that? Or
No, no, I
We also make a few
I actually
personal
found
quests
the
here.
kit at the end there, but it's like it's weird how it's kind of set up. I'm gonna tell it to print off the.
At least you found it.
Yeah, current page. Oh, but it's like I need it to cut it up because it's trying to do it as all one page.
Sorry.
Sigh.
Portrait, landscape.
At least we
We
won't
can
have
just
those
have them
issues
on
later.
common and not have any bad things for it.
Oh, yeah, you can
But if we do
just
poor, then we get it for cheaper.
you can just order it.
Yes,
You can just order it as a normal weapon. That is possible, and just not good, not bad. It's just standard issue, kind of thing.
Standard issue. We do not want worse. I do not want all my crew to die to demons.
Or just have
And,
them explode.
and you just,
and
and I
Um,
just like finally. like,
from behind the counter, the man's just like trying to enter in the number that you requested, and it just keeps and he's just like oh, that's why. I'm sorry, sir. Our current stock limit for exchanges with such new partners is limited to 100,000.
100,000?
Yes.
So we had to.
We only need
we have to buy
19,000.
100,000.
Oh, you said 19,000?
19.
Yeah, not
I thought
190.
I thought you said no. I thought you said 1900,000.
Oh,
No, we
yeah.
only need
No,
9.
it's just 19,000.
Oh, we need
sir.
18,000.
No, just like for half an entire sector, everyone feels the urge to facepalm.
God. I was just like, I could have swore you said 1900,000. I was just like, wow, that's like a lot. I didn't realize your crew was that big.
it's like yeah,
We do not have a fucking planet with gigantic
yeah, we don't have a planet yet.
engines on it.
all right, one moment. I'm gonna go grab the sheet. I
we
printed
are
off.
not in Starkiller Base.
Not yet.
Nor do
Can
we
we
have
get
an
ourselves
edgy
a
little
Black
teenager
Fortress?
for a leader.
That's a long way down the road, my friend.
Can someone make an inquiry for a Black Fortress, please?
No. I feel like you'd say that in the local Inquisitor would be like, how do you know about that?
Who was our tech priest?
Oh wait, can I buy myself an Inquisitor?
Be me.
Personal
I'm
gear
gonna
guys
go
is not.
join Arrow.
All right then.
Harold, you're the tech priest?
Yes.
I
Alright.
should go see what
Have
Travis
him
is
go
doing
back
to the
and
ship.
and help fix it up a bit.
Yes.
Well, do your damn job.
Twitchy bug man will fix plates.
Wait, how many mechanical people do we have?
You mean engine seers? Probably a few.
Well, I just mean like, how many
Just gonna
people
get
can
the
actually
ship
start
running.
fixing our ship up because this thing is horrible. I
I've
want
seen
myself
like
an
a
Emperor
pay
class
button.
another cruiser.
Your
We
ship.
would need to pay them, and we're kind of strapped for cash.
I am your only.
Yeah.
Go do your
Yeah,
job,
but-
Travis.
I'll just go observe him.
Fucking damn it.
You go observe him. Good job.
I'll
Because
stick
I'm,
with
I'm not
that.
gonna be of any
Okay,
help
okay.
here.
From what I can tell, This game does not actually come with a bulk weapons, bulk purchases option.
Okay.
Yay! Just make it one thing like harder.
Mm.
I suppose.
Considering we're purchasing a relatively small amount, about the size of half a platoon.
Can I make
half
a
platoon of
recommendation to
guardsmen.
cheapen the price a little bit?
I'm sorry. In what universe is
Tried that,
19,000?
No, I was like half of them are las guns and the other half are las pistols.
Oh, you okay? So So you want 19,000. Okay, so you want 19,000. Sorry, half of them to be. Fuck it. You know, we're just gonna round this off at 10,000. Okay.
So you want us to
I'm
get
limiting you.
20,000
I'm
las
limiting.
guns.
Okay, because the size of an army is 10,000. I'm limiting you to the size of 10,000 purchases. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
All right. So 5,000 of them would be
So
las
it's-
guns. 5,000 of them would be las pistols. Okay.
I mean, we need only our like important crew to be.
We need
Very
only our
Right,
armsmen.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean like, the pistols could go to like the stupid people, and then like
Or the people
Some
who are
could
actually
even-
proficient in it.
Travis, what are you
Yeah,
doing
true.
to the ship?
I'm really certain we cannot hear this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Can we also order a small thing of melee weapons for obvious reasons?
Ooh.
How many? And what kind?
Can we get I suppose 1,000 sticks? No.
We need
No, for I'd say about 10 for. Alright, how much? Alright, for common chain or chainsword or power sword, how much are we looking at
in
right
this
now?
particular
You
instance,
don't
I
have
one
the money.
question.
No, that is not.
In this
buy one-
particular in this particular instance, I have but one question to ask: where are the knives?
I have a better question. How much would it cost me to buy myself one chainsaw? I mean, one power sword.
Power swords are like 16,000 geld.
Wait, give me a second. Let me look up what this is. A power sword.
One profit factor is about a few 10,000 geld.
Okay, so yes, you guys are ordering 10,000. That is a vast modifier. Now, if you have a common, it is a 0 for for a +0. If you pick poor, you gain a +10 to the modifier.
May I make a recommendation then? So we do half and half of those, like half of them are common and the other half are poor for both types.
You're gonna be
That's
making
2 rolls.
yes, you're making multiple rolls from that. That's
Alright,
not
never
gonna-
mind then.
Yeah. Okay, so if you would, let's see here then. Your profit factor is currently 20.
Yes.
You get you can't make the first roll at all if you want normal with the quantity you want.
Yeah.
If you want, you can reduce
We'd
it.
have to get.
Oh, okay. If you want, you can reduce it down to. You would have to reduce. Okay, the absolute most you can get is you could possibly buy a company's worth, and that would
So
be
that is
that'd be around 100 las guns.
we could grab 100 instead. God damn it, we're poor.
But that's the only. I mean, or you can try and get a regiment's worth. In which case, but you're gonna be trying to roll under 10 at that point,
Yeah, but
unless you want to get them a 4
Ask
quality.
this guy where we can get. No. We need these fast, and we need lots of them. We need to ask someone where we can get them easily.
He's
Ask the
like,
guy.
let me just try to make a roll at least.
Yeah, roll for it.
Alright, so it's common, so +10.
+0.
Because we have a fast modifier.
Common is a +0 in this.
God. Yeah, try to get 10k. I mean 1,000. Then.
And arm at least 10% of our crew.
Yeah.
Rolling off a 34. This is not going to end well.
Roll for it.
Yeah,
You roll
no.
a 90.
Yeah. He just looks at you and he's like, and he runs your essentially what your credit card. He's like, I'm sorry, you do not have adequate funds, and he hands it back to you.
I ask him, where do you get these weapons? Where could we get them for cheap?
He's like, oh, well, I mean, you could always go to a Forge World and purchase them there. That's where they're made usually.
What's the closest Forge World?
That would be in the Calixus sector.
I mean, you.
God damn it!
The only one I have known would be in the Calixus sector.
Fuck, we cannot go there.
An alternative is maybe you could purchase some handy gowns from the PDF or God Forces stationed here.
I suggested that!
This is a good idea. I say, good day, sir! And
If we ever need anything, we will be back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, have a nice day.
I said good day, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Goodbye.
We waltz out with our entire party of misfits and mutants.
Other than the guys who are back at the ship.
Yeah, except for those, because, yeah, they're not here.
Wait, some of you guys went back to the ship?
Yep. Travis and Celine.
Who went back to the ship?
Harold
Travis and Celine.
Travis and Celine.
I definitely did.
Okay.
Travis.
Alright, Travis and Celine, please pop into Platoon 1.
Oh god.
Boy.
I'm sorry. Say.
Okay, is everyone... Travis and Celine... Alright, and... Oh, sorry, Celine is Tyrek, and then Travis is here. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you guys, you approach the ship. And as you approach the ship... I need to change the... Why did you, like, fill the chat with just... this crap? Okay, so you guys approach... You guys start approaching the dock where your ship is. And you see a man who's just kind of standing there. He's wearing... What you could... what could only be described as kind of a... Arbitrace uniform.
Oh shit.
However, you notice that he has his helmet off, and he's kind of just standing there, kind of like waiting. He's looking like he's just waiting for someone to arrive.
I guess I'll approach him.
I suggest we approach.
Oh yeah. By the way, what does your character look like, Travis? I'm sorry. I mean Celine. Sorry.
Pale white hair. I wrote it down.
Oh, normal human girl then.
Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he's like, excuse me. Do you know who owns this ship?
Yes, sir.
Could you by any chance take me to them? I have a job for them.
My friend and I are busy at examining our ship, but
Yes.
our master is at the shop over there.
Oh.
Currently.
Thank you. What does he look like?
Sorry, I really gotta ask.
No, you just describe him. Just describe it. You describe him. Okay. He's like, oh, why? Thank you.
Yeah.
Then. Everyone can return back to general.
I suppose it'll have to do.
Okay. You guys are leaving the shop, right?
No.
We were just about to leave the shop, but we realized a few things.
We turn back.
Okay.
We need something.
When you guys go back into the shortly after you guys are still in the shop, you suddenly see an Arbitrace walk through the door, and he heads. He looks around and he sees the rogue, and he sees the rogue trader, and he heads over to him.
Oh, this is luckily not a fucking Inquisitor.
So the man who appears to be an Arbitrace, he's like, hello. The Arbites might have a job for you.
Oh, hello, officer.
Oh.
A job?
Yeah.
I'm interested because I'm poor. I don't say this.
You see, we
You hate yourself.
we noticed that you recently attempted to purchase a large quantity of las guns.
This is true.
We also are currently in a bit of need, as it were.
Of course. What are you in need of?
There appears to be a Underhive gang which has managed to take over one of the asteroids.
We are super lucky I'm not on my on my different character.
Your ship is just the right amount of beaten up and crappy that would go into that asteroid. We believe that you might be able to use your ship to sneak into this asteroid, as it were. All that we ask
And do what?
is that you allow the transport of, say, 1,000 Arbites over to that station. Upon delivery, if we so happen to leave 1,000 crates of lasguns, I guess no one would be able to claim them.
I like you, sir.
So, I have peer with the Arbites for my character, so I guess I can help talk with that a little bit.
Yes, are you good at Arbites stuff?
I have a peer with them, so I guess that gives me something.
They like him.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll walk over to my captain of the guard. And I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna need a lot more than just the last guns if we're getting a job.
I'll see what I can do.
You and the Seneschal go do your jobs.
Right.
Preferably.
Delegation.
Sorry about that. Had to take
Can
it
I-
off.
Can I, by the way, I have an arrow for... Can I use this on one of them? So if they make a roll, they get a +10 to it?
Yes.
Pretty good. Which one of you is going to talk to them? I mean, the Adeptus Arbites.
Alright, who has best in negotiation, I guess I'd say, between the two of us.
Negotiation? Is that a skill? Oh, jeez.
Charm, fellowship statistic. that kind of
I
thing.
do.
I have barter, inquiry.
This would
What
be
were we-
barter.
Oh, right. Who has good barter?
Nope.
The Seneschal.
I mean the Seneschal. What's your barter?
39.
God, you get a 49?
Keep in mind, if you
39.
do not have the... Since you're trying to barter, if you do not have the barter skill, you will be rolling at half.
Yes, I know.
But he does have it though, so...
You only have 39 fellowship. Oh god, that's bad. I need to get
So
myself
it'll be
more.
basically a 50-50 at that point. If you had the skill.
Yeah, because you get
Hold
a
on,
+10.
you're also working with someone who has the peer trait.
Does he get another +10 for that?
Yeah.
So I'm
Peer
being
gives
commanded?
+10.
Only if he's the one who delivers it.
True.
Okay,
What?
so I'm being commanded. But does that not give me a +10?
The commanded does give you a +10.
So you have
so I have a
49.
41 right now.
50-50. Go
And
for it,
if I
brother.
spend a fate point, I could make that up to 59.
How
Your
many
call?
fate points you got?
I got 5 of them.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, that's
You have enough. Trust me. Hold on. Also, what type of homeworld? You're from a Voidborn. You know.
No,
you
I'm-
know, you can.
I am from an Imperial world, thank you very much.
All right.
Wait, is this a formal situation? Are they of high authority?
No, and well, they are of high authority,
Either
but this is
grant.
not a formal. This is not a formal situation.
this is more
Alright,
ideal.
I get a +10 fellowship.
This is the closest
No, you
thing the
do
Arbites have
not.
ever done to something illegal.
Yes. +10 fellowship when dealing with high authority.
Again, Cronus at Spans. This is.
Alright. Illegal isn't a thing here. Alright. Go for it.
Well, it's
Just
not
roll
that.
it.
It's not that illegal isn't a thing. It's just that desperate times call for desperate measures.
It is the Corona.
It's fine. We'll go for it. 1,000 Arbites is not that much.
So, I'm rolling at a 59.
You're rolling in
There
a
it goes.
Is this an official setting?
5 degrees
Oh
of success.
God.
Again,
What'd you roll?
I must remind you, please just use the /roll
A 9.
option. Okay, but you still succeed, but you wait, you just rolled twice. And you failed the first one.
I failed the first one for the shop. This is for the person.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
This
that
is for the
barter is
Arbites.
shop.
The
for the
failure
Arbites.
was for the bulk shop.
Okay, you
The
s-
success
okay.
is for...
What are you going to
Okay.
say to him?
My good sir, we need more than simply 1,000 crates. We need...
Sword, I whisper in his ear.
I was like,
Power sword!
I was like, no, as I slap him at
Let's
that
say-
point.
Be reasonable, damn it.
Blast
Oh,
pistols
God.
are more
let's say enough to stock maybe a third of our crew.
Wait. 1,000 crates of las guns. How many las guns? Are in
Okay,
a
you
crate?
guys have lost 3 degrees of success due to your bickering.
Oh, this is out of character.
I don't care.
worry.
I'm saying it's in character.
All right. How many guns are there in a crate of las guns?
He didn't say crates. He said 1,000 las guns. He said a specific number.
1,000.
Yes.
Oh God.
So, I guess
We need at least
1,000 las
30.
guns.
I need at least maybe 5,000. Is that not reasonable?
He looks at he looks at you and he's just like, One moment, and he you know, he kind of walks over and takes his radio, and you just hear him kind of say, "Dispatch, can you check the evidence locker?"
This shit's illegal, boys.
Blackmail.
You should have asked
He,
for the power sword.
He comes. Okay, so he comes back over, and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just checked with dispatch. We may be able to squeeze in another 500, but we do not have 5,000 on hand that we can give you.
Yeah, ask
This
him
is
for
just
spare.
last rifle, but what about pistols?
He's like,
How about las guns and las pistols? Is that
he's like, I don't think we have any. I could check.
you did this out of this?
Oh,
Please do.
one moment, please.
Please do.
He just trying to check. He's like, what's the expiration date, so to speak, on the 134s?
Oh God. This is a horrible idea.
He comes back over and he's just like, nah, sorry, no can do. They won't be declassified for another 3 years.
We could go into the warp and wait. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we're not waiting that long.
I mean, if you guys,
This is
okay,
a good idea.
just kind of an out of character thing as a GM, kind of letting you know, the fact that you're getting any at all is kind of shocking.
Yes.
I find this a good idea, but I want
You guys don't seem to understand. This is a gift horse.
I get this. Like, this is the best possible thing we could hope for.
You're like, let's try and get a
I
better
wanna know
deal.
more.
It's like, geez.
No.
Like the simple fact that you guys managed to get a good
We'll
roll
take
on
the extra
the.
500.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Stop being
so
such money.
just the
Stop
1,500
being such
now?
money grubbing assholes.
Yeah.
Seneschal.
Okay. So so you've agreed to the deal then?
Wait. You just squeeze in one chainsword.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Just
okay?
stop.
1,400.
Take what we're given. Take
1,500
what we're
las
given.
guns. That is what we will accept.
All right then. He extends his hand out for the rogue trader to shake.
I nudge him to do so.
I really do want that chainsword, but
We'll get it elsewhere.
We will get it elsewhere.
I shake the hand.
You suddenly feel a little prick into your palm. He's like,
I knew it!
he says, to ensure the deal, I have just injected you with a deadly toxin that will kill you in the next 48 hours.
God damn it!
I will leave
Of course.
leave the antidote with the plasgun I will personally give you upon completion of our mission.
Is there with this last gun a chainsaw? Oh, no, I'm not asking this. I'm not asking.
He
this.
looks at you and says, unless you would like one embedded into your face, no.
I will say, let's get to the
Let's
Polaris.
just get this
All right,
over
Let's
with.
get this going.
All right, good.
Could you have
So,
your man
he's like,
ready?
All right, boys, come on out. Suddenly you hear like the sound of what can only amount to hundreds of transports coming down, and you see Arbites just start loading into your cargo bay in mass.
Oh God, this is.
By the way,
I
all this
am
time
not comfortable with this.
Okay,
I am
this
really
time has
comfortable.
Harold
Arbites
and
are my
you
friends.
affairs.
He looks to me. He's like, do be sure to properly convince the criminals that you are in fact not carrying us aboard.
Oh, don't worry. I'm good at criminal activities.
You wink. Please tell me you wink.
That's just.
I wink.
So he's like, at this point, an Arbite comes over. Several third-party individuals have reported multiple accounts of.
I winked. Did he not see my wink?
He did. He did. At this point, he just stops the other Arbite. He's just like he was joking.
Dude.
Oh, all right. Hut. Okay. At this point, all of the after like a few minutes, all of the Arbites load in with their equipment, and you'll
That
see.
is fast.
They're very organized, and from the looks of it, they knew you were going to accept.
I am really.
There was no way we could.
They can tell a
There's no way
desperate
we
man when they see one.
You know, I am
Oh.
going to die if we don't succeed. So hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've lost nothing.
Please let us take 48 hours and 2 minutes to do this.
I will come back. Fourth degree interdimensional warp fuckery, bitches.
Yeah, if you
Turns
become
us
a
demon friends.
servitor.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot that.
Alright,
I,
moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
While this was all happening, has Harold done any repairs to make it so we won't go kaboom anytime soon?
Well,
Yes, that's why
Harold,
we returned.
Harold, make me a tech use check. -10 because you know, Xenos.
Wouldn't this be trade shipwright?
I don't. It said tech use is repair. That's what it said.
Trade shipwright is doing everything with ships. It's like you would probably get a bonus using shipwright instead of.
Would that just be like a 1d100 or something?
Yes, it's it's just a D100. And no, I just checked. This is not a trade shipwright.
Oh yeah, that was after Black Crusade that was a thing.
Yeah, no,
Would it
and besides,
be
it makes
like-
more sense for it to be a tech use test.
We'll work on it, Ghost. We will work on it. Ghost, we can get you one. We're right in front of the store. We can get you at least
I
one.
think I might have done it.
What's your what is your tech use?
It says 20.
All right. Yeah, you
Your tech use is
you managed to fix up a lot of the broken odds and ends just around the ship. However, you have no idea what is leaking oil because your ship does not even use oil.
We just have tons of barrels.
God damn it, Necrons.
you seriously are like you went outside the ship in a void suit, went to where it was, and you're not sure where it's coming from. It's just pooling around it.
Interdimensional warp oil. Interdimensional warp oil.
All right, so are you guys boarding the ship now?
No,
Yes,
Yes.
no, we're going to the shop. I
We get
need
personal
something.
equipment.
Oh my
You're
god.
not getting it from a freaking. What's the word I'm looking for here?
We need
Store.
some personal
Oh,
equipment
store,
because
yeah.
none of us have any weapons, guys.
We're not going to be in combat for this. We're
You
going.
say
We're
that
just
now.
getting people there.
You say that now.
Yeah, then boarding happens. Boom.
Yeah.
You realize we're going to a criminal district, right? Ooh, this could
Yeah.
mean
In a heavily armed ship.
Again, this is the kind of the thing where you're like, yeah, you realize we're going to a criminal district, right? I'm like, doesn't that kind of go to their point? Like, I
That's a
mean,
good point.
it's
I want to
personal
walk in
weapons,
with
please.
the. Yes, I want a personal weapon.
Nothing ridiculous though. Something to just get us by. And make it quick because, well, you only have 48 hours, sir.
Just get me a chainsword and a.
Oh my god.
Common
I'll
use.
take it.
Is average. Don't worry.
I'll take a stub automatic. That's a pistol, by the way.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I also
One
need
mass
one
pistol, and for me, common, I guess, would be it.
Alright.
Plus,
Give me a
I'll
second.
just take
I need
any
to-
kind of pistol you bring me. As long as it's
Nah.
not exotic.
I'm not gonna
Or
ask you for a bolt pistol. That's stupid.
Please?
Okay.
You
So
get
I'm
me
going
okay?
to
Let
do this.
me kind of spell it out for you guys. You have a acquisition. You currently have a profit factor of 20.
so we can't get proud. So we can't
can't
get
even
personal
get a
use.
Like,
fucking pistol?
okay. Let me put it this way. Oh my, this is just absolutely amazing. Let's see here. What is it everyone wants one at a time?
A
Chainsaw.
stub.
Okay, Chainsword. I'm doing the
Oh.
chainsword first. Alright, scrolling down. Where's the melee weapons? There we go. Oh, no, it's exotic weapons.
It's average, by the way. It's an average.
Okay, average. Thank you. Alright.
Meaning on a 10,000, it would be challenging, so it would be a 0. So we would have to roll below a 20, wouldn't we?
Yes, you have to roll below a 20 to acquire a chainsword.
Damn it, just get me a stub revolt. Just get all of us stub revolts. That's a 40 roll to be able to do that.
Actually,
That means, like-
you actually have a plus 30.
That was interesting. Discord correct.
You have a plus 30 if you're just trying to get a single item, actually.
Yeah, we're just trying to get a few items, not a bulk.
Yes, so you have a plus 30 that, so it's actually you actually have a 50-50 chance of getting it apparently. Although
Oh yeah, get me the chainsword.
actually
please.
wait, is it seriously that cheap? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, it's just, that seems rather easy to get. Like,
Yeah, we're going for common. We're not going for a top and lower.
No, I'm going for an average chainsword.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's like a normal chainsword.
Okay. What is the so the chainsword is average availability?
Yeah, which is a challenging one, and we get the 30, so it'd be a
Right.
50-50.
Okay, that's weird. Fucking damn it. All right, and yeah, just roll for acquisition, then roll D100.
Everyone
me?
roll a
Who, me?
d100
No,
if they want something.
the one
Get it.
person who wants to get his thing is rolling a D100. The chainsword. We're doing the chainsword right now. We have to do each
Indeed,
individual
yes, yeah.
item.
They do not have chainswords.
He looks at you and says, "No."
Seneschal, do your job.
You cannot have him re-roll this.
Okay, can I make
Can
a...
I reroll with fate?
What else is people? Yes, if you want to spend a fate point, yes, you can try to do it again.
2 fate points, not even
No.
combat.
Yes, it.
He,
Do it again.
He looks at you crit failed actually. And no, you cannot spend. You cannot spend.
Oh my god.
You cannot spend another
I've
fate
already-
point on this.
Yeah, I won't.
You
They
now
will never have
you
chainswords.
have lost 1 profit factor.
What?
That's a
I
crit
am
fail.
never asking for chainswords again.
Okay, who else?
Thank
wants,
you for not asking for chainsaws again!
who else wants something?
Seneschal,
One last
get me a
pistol
chainsaw.
and 1 sword. Primitive sword.
You want
just say
a,
with an average sword.
okay? Well, you're getting 1,500 las guns. Do you really want to purchase a las gun?
Pistol.
Oh, a las pistol. Okay.
I need a pistol as well.
All right. So that would be plus 40 for the pistol, and then what was the other thing you wanted?
1 sword. 1 regular old common sword.
Okay. I think that's
Did
actually.
you get 2 of
I
those?
think it's more than common. Unfortunately, they don't put like the quality of weapon in the GM screen for some reason.
A
I
sword.
can get that for you.
The sword's thing is common
Actually, does the,
availability.
yeah. Okay.
Last
Could you get
pistol's
2 of what
common.
you're getting, so I actually just have a pistol?
I just should have used the. I'm just. All right.
Plus ammunition, duh. Like, your things if possible.
You have no idea how tempted I am just to walk in there and go like, would you have a bolt pistol?
Would you have a
You
commissar hat?
Do you have training in
Well,
bolt?
you're
Do you have
right.
training in bolter weapons?
Yeah, I have universal.
Universal does not work for bolt weapons.
Doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does.
Yeah, there's no for pistols, there's only like universal and primitive.
All right then.
And, you know,
Well,
I have
not gonna
universal
work for-
pistol training.
don't they? I'm pretty sure they count that as a exotic weapon, but fine. I'll take your word for it.
Can we not just like
I'm not
get
gonna
all of those?
ask for
Get
it.
3 last
But-
pistols and 2 swords.
Just get
I just
everyone a
want a
sword
damn
and get everyone a
shotgun.
last pistol, and we're done.
All right, roll acquisition, please.
How much for a shotgun?
One moment. Nope, they don't have any. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh no, you can't get one.
Damn it.
You just missed.
It's common. I
Because
only
you tried
want
to,
one.
because you tried to get 5 items. If you'd only tried to get one, it would have.
I was going for one. I said one
said
pistol
the
and
shotgun.
one sword.
Oh,
Is
okay. Then you get the pistol. Then roll for the sword. You get the sword as well.
okay.
I still have no
Does
weapon.
ammo count as an extra thing, or is it
You
kind
need
of
to you need to acquire ammo as well.
It normally comes with two clips for whatever weapon you
No, it does
purchase.
not. You have to purchase
Well, you
ammo
just
as
have
well.
a useless pistol, man.
All right, I
We'll
will
get
roll
this later.
for-
Don't worry.
How much ammo? How much ammo?
Let's move on.
Ammunition is really easy to acquire, though. So
It's ubiquitous.
yeah. So
Should I order
yeah,
like?
We literally get a automatic for that here. We get free ammunition with everything. Yep. 10,000 plus, ambiguous, automatic.
Let's just
No,
move
no,
on.
no. Automatic. No, automatic means that it's actually there. That's not. No, sorry. The availability of the weapon just means the weapon actually exists on the station. That's not if you can purchase it or not.
Never mind. All right. We just need to get the fuck out of here. There will probably be a fucking
Yes,
heavy
moving
V-bar.
on, moving on, moving on. We should probably get started because somebody might die.
Let's go. Let's go.
All
We're
right.
getting weapons after this.
We
Just
just
need
need
roll
to-
my ammo or not.
Okay, roll for ammo.
Because if we get enough,
You get
people,
he
then
hands
half
you
of us
he
don't
hands
have
you
weapons.
three
None of us have weapons.
he hands you three three lasgun size 1 power packs.
Thank you.
One of us does at least.
Well, we know who's going to be doing the fighting.
Indeed.
No, we know who's going to give me a blast pistol at least. Wink.
I just stare at him, sir. The last time I did that to you, I never saw it again.
I unfortunately threw that into the warp. I'm sorry.
And just, I'm
Okay.
just going to hide a smile while I prepare the ship.
Okay. So
I have like one question. Can we get like
are you heading
a
to
heavy
the
iron?
bridge?
I am.
Okay. On the bridge is standing the Arbitrace that you spoke to earlier, and he has a small crate, and in it is a lasgun for each of you, as well as 2 charge
Oh, how
packs.
beautiful.
A last gun. Oh, boy.
Lasgun.
A last gun?
Lasgun.
That's it.
I'm not
boy.
proficient with them, so I.
Last
I am
pistol.
also not. I just need a
Neither
pistol.
am I.
I don't think anyone actually can use anything
they,
but pistols
what are they
and
counted
melee
under?
weapons.
No, I can use a last gun.
Basically,
You get a last gun.
last gun.
It doesn't work with universal.
What's the tearing on a last gun?
If you have last gun and no wait, if you have basic weapon skill and universal, you can use the last gun.
Yeah, I have it.
Alright.
No,
So what's the damage on it? 1d10?
1d10 plus 3.
That's,
So who
10
else
0,
needs a
range
pistol?
100 meters, clip 60.
range 100 meters. Clip what?
60.
60 and reload is 1 full.
Yes.
Who else needs a pistol and doesn't have one? Because
can
we,
we
have,
take pistols instead?
we need pistols as well.
You guys tried to get pistols, and they didn't have any. You guys
Doesn't
only
matter.
got lasguns.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Rip everyone.
Oh, whatever.
I'm like, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
So you got okay. So you all right. So the Arbitrace says as soon as you're ready to move out, the asteroid is located right here. He points on the map. It's on the other side of the station, as it were.
Ready to go on your order.
I suppose we'll get our asses over there. Because I do not want to die.
Unless we need to do any preparations. Ready to go, Captain.
All right. So,
Do we need to look like criminals? We already do. Which one of you wants to mutant? Can I get the mutant up to the bridge very fast?
Yes.
Thank you. Could you just
Which
stand
one?
next to me? All of you.
The strange twitching bugman you call a explorator comes as quick as he can.
Would somebody get the arbites off my back when I'm trying to concentrate?
So, which one of you is going to do the piloting?
Me most likely, because I am a void master.
All right.
You actually have a piloting skill?
Yeah, I have 2
He starts off with them. He starts off with them automatically. If not,
Oh, that's good. Pilot our thing. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Do your damn job. Oh, and I obviously use my arrow for +10 on that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Celine, you managed to pull the ship right up to the right around the station and up to the asteroid. At this point, however, you guys get hailed by the station itself.
Mm-hmm.
You guys also noted on the way in. Does anyone want to actually make a perception check?
Sure.
For our ship scanners, or just for like looking out of the window?
Looking out the window, essentially.
Right. Someone look out of the window, please.
I'll roll.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, our macro batteries are powered, right?
I assume they
Nope,
always
I
are.
am blind.
So Darvos goes to look out the window and then falls down to the lower section of the bridge.
I'll roll myself a D1.
Do I have to roll fall damage?
No, you don't have to roll fall damage. Although you,
I
you feel.
Because there's
I
a
go
high
with
chance
him.
I would
Oh,
actually die.
although you might want to add to the additional notes, wounded pride.
What?
Well, I
Pride?
just see nothing, seemingly.
Okay, Jason, you look out the window and you see some, what appears to be fighting. Like, you actually see some heavy weapons kind of firing at shuttles that are like trying to get in to like land on the station itself from the other asteroid chains. And there also appears to be some people trying to cut the massive chains that chain all of the asteroids together, but it doesn't appear. You don't think they'll be able to make much of any progress.
Will those heavy weapons be a problem with us?
For the ship, it's a good thing to know.
These are essentially like autocannons and heavy weapons, but these are like heavy weapons for infantry. They're not going to do.
We have void
Down the
shields.
water. Got it.
I mean, your armor could.
Our macro batteries are charged, right?
I'm pretty sure these things can't even hurt your hull. Yeah, I assume your weapons are always charged. I don't.
This is a good thing. Thank you.
This is the 41st millennium. So anyway, suddenly you guys get hailed.
Answer it.
Aye.
Basically, are you just putting it on screen essentially?
I'm putting it on the
wait, sir.
Oh.
Might I suggest we move the arbites from the bridge if you're going to open this?
This is a
As I
great
got
idea.
first, we would all be right outside the bridge. Here.
The Arbites has already left you guys. You need to understand
Alright,
this.
good.
He's down to
Just
me.
make
I need everybody that looks like really fucking muggy to get the fuck next to me and look criminal.
I just
They're
right
joining
outside.
the ship.
Yeah, you okay.
Oh, and I show my.
So-
I am
Right
I'm
outside the
holding
bridge.
So
my
you
last gun.
so you open the comm link and a voice comes through because there isn't a visual screen.
Beautiful. We just
you're,
Yeah,
just,
why not?
you're just like, let's
Moving
just
on.
and he goes, I am Darius Makinosh, commander of this station. Who are you, and what is your business?
Can I roll a lore underworld to find out if this guy actually matters?
Yes, you can make it. Yes, you can.
Can I get a +10, Mr. Rogue Trader?
yes, you can do it good, my friend. I really hope they cannot hear what we're saying.
Oh, well, you guys are whispering. I'm hard saying.
Tell me what you know about this
we
man.
have our microphones on mute.
Tell me what you know about this man. Okay.
I know everything about him.
Again, please use
7.
200, but I
7.
will accept it. This will be the last one I accept using this system. Okay. All right.
Roll the 7.
You okay. You know that this man is considered a prominent hive ganger here on here on Footfall. But he
So
isn't
to me, as a
really
Oh.
he isn't like somebody who's like a sector presence per se.
Yeah. So like to us as a rogue trader gang, he has no significance.
Yeah. Actually, do any of you want to try using your augury sensors, please?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Isn't that another perception?
I'm pretty sure the augury. I thought the augury sensors had their own thing, but I mean, I'll check.
No,
It's off
Perception.
the detection value of the ship.
Oh, yes.
What am I rolling then?
We have a +10 on our.
Again, I haven't had time to read through the entire section of the ships. You guys didn't take quite
No,
that
it is
long.
it is like the ship plus it's our perception plus the ship's bonus, and our ship has a +10 bonus. So whoever has good perception does it. Which one of you?
My
Has...
perception is 45.
I have
Yeah, you're rolling
46.
it. Oh, you're rolling it.
Alright.
I'm
So
35.
1d100.
Yep.
Barely
You got it.
succeeding.
No, you have a +10 from the ship and a
Ye-
+10 from me telling you
I
to do
mean,
it.
you've
Okay,
the-
2d3.
when you look at the sensors, it is an absolute scattered mess. Like, you can detect shuttles and landing craft everywhere, and a couple of anomalies out there that just don't make any sense. Just due to all the, but you can't tell the difference between what is essentially a bolt shell, or sorry, a rather large weapon that is fired, because there have been some rather large artillery pieces that have been dragged to the edges of the actual asteroid and are firing at the other asteroid. Neither side is doing anything to each other, really, but it is happening. It is a scattered mess, though. However, you can kind of make out the difference between some of the shuttles, but you're not sure which ones are Arbitrace and which ones are the criminals.
Don't
So
bother.
what do you guys do to respond to Darius, though? Because, you know, he's been sitting on the line just kind of waiting for you to respond.
My currently
I'm a-
is mute.
Okay,
Unmute the microphone.
Captain.
Okay.
Captain, just go.
Greetings. Darius? Yes, my name is Nathaniel Garrow. I am a rogue trader of the... Yes, you get the joke. I'm a rogue trader of the Garrow dynasty. And, I'm in need of some exotic goods. And I suppose this is a better place to get them than the Arbites Overrun Fuckfest.
He looks at you. He says, "Unless you're bringing food and water and ammunition, I don't care."
How is he looking at us? There was no visuals.
You feel a
I think
stare
he's
through the
looking
com-
at the ship.
Yeah.
I think he's looking at the ship.
It's a figure of
Okay.
speech.
Mr.
Figure of
Darius, I'm a rogue trader. I obviously have food, ship, money, and ammunition. Probably.
speech. Roll deception.
What? I'm a rogue trader. I should have these things.
You said
You haven't used four of
probably, you idiot.
I might be poor, but I have at least.
The only thing you have is some weapon and ammunition that's yours. So unless you're willing to offer it up as sacrifice,
I am not lying to him, so I do not need to roll deception. I have these things. I'm not saying I can give them to him.
okay.
So I'm not lying.
So well, you have to. Yeah, you do have to respond to him about the food and water thing, unless you're going to give up some of your actual. Unless you're referring to your ship's rations, which are, you know, for void travel.
I am referring to my ship's rations.
Okay. He's like.
All we need to do is drop these fuckers off.
He's like. All right. I'll be the judge of that. Prepare to be boarded.
Well, shit.
And this is why we had the maze.
Alright, now. Let me just make this very clear to you. You do not want me as an enemy as well as the Arbite. I have a ship here, I have macro cannons.
He's like, you do realize that this station has void shields and weapons, right?
Can I... Can someone roll scrutiny on this?
Disturbingly.
I still say, you realize that all we need to do is just dock, get some stuff, give you some stuff, and we're out of here. we don't actually want to be in this fucking place. We have better things to do. So
He-
the longer you're going to
He's
make
like,
me wait,
I
the
will
less good
have.
prices.
He says this. I will have inspectors come and see you personally to make sure that you are not Arbites infiltrators. Is that understood?
All right, mute the microphone.
Okay, microphone's muted.
Where the
How are we
fuck
gonna
are the
hide?
Abites hiding?
Can we move them out of the
Storage
cargo hold
bays.
to some quarters or whatnot?
We must
Where?
eject them.
No,
Can
we just need to get them there. So if the moment we just drop them off and like they're done charging in and whatnot.
Can we have them stashed in containers and have them be silent?
Yes, you
There's
can.
only 1,000 of them.
You can.
Alright,
we shoot-
There's only 1,000 of
Through the
them.
void shield.
Yeah, we can hide them.
Actually,
Throw a
there's only
gigantic
1,000 of them.
rock
That should
over it.
actually be. Dude, there's only 1,000 of them. That's actually fairly easy to hide on a ship like this.
And
That's
also
what
we
it
have
is.
the maze feature, so if we have to, we can delay by taking them the long
Wait,
route
we
around.
don't have the maze.
We don't have that. Sorry,
What? I thought we did.
We dropped
Nope.
it.
we choose something else.
It fell
Alright,
off the ship last week. Don't you remember?
But that would be the entire whole of the ship.
I look over to the captain of the guard.
We dropped the maze so we could have the murder servitors. Remember?
Yeah.
We said no, we
Jason.
couldn't get them over servitors though, remember? Because
We do have those.
Okay,
Don't worry.
guys, this is gonna be
Those are
this is gonna be a kind of a lore question here because now often in many sci-fis the bridge has its own airlock. This is just kind of a question. Would 40K have the same thing? I mean, because I
Yes.
guess.
Assuming
Okay.
they know how to build ships, yes.
All right. Okay. So at this point,
Well,
you guys actually hear the airlock on the bridge compress, as on both sides. by
I aim
the
my
way.
weapon towards the towards the fucking thing,
On both
and
sides.
so should everyone.
no, you don't aim it. You just ready it.
On
On
yeah. On
how close are the
on,
Abites to help me
on
out?
both sides. They're not. They're in the cargo bay. They're not anywhere near you.
Oh yeah.
Can
That's
you
actually
do a comm to the cargo hold? Basically, guys, make yourself as inconspicuous as possible and hide if you can. We may have company.
All right.
Yeah.
You hear on the radio. All right. Commence hiding Monero. Multiple third-party individuals have reported that we need to. Okay. At this. Okay.
Oh,
At this point. By the way, the airlock.
Moving on.
The airlock on the airlock on both sides of the bridge have compressed, and you see a group of individuals standing in the airlock, and the airlock door opens, and about a group of like 20 hive gainers come in. They look. They sweep the room real quick, and they're just like they're kind of disappointed there aren't actually any Arbites.
I just said like I'm a rogue trader. What the fuck?
Looks
They're
like,
like-
long and give
they're
him
like-
an excuse.
At this one of the guys said one of the guys like clicks his Vox on, says, "Boss, from the looks of it, I'm not even sure if they're rogue traders, but they certainly aren't Arbites. Arbites wouldn't be caught dead looking this dirty and disorganized."
All right. I asked,
I
which one of you is the actual leader of this squad?
At this, like they all just kind of look at you like, "We have no leaders. We are a group."
You are a group. I will address you as a group then. What did I want to say?
I would prefer you don't do it. I have no idea what you want to say, but it's fine.
Let's just go to. Let's just go
Yes,
to their.
let's
He's
just-
like
let's just
at this the
Let's just say, can we
once
dock
the-
now?
He's been trying to tell you this for a few minutes now. He's like, here's the codes to enter without being shot by the automated defenses.
Yay! For void seals. All right.
And
Thank you.
they get back into their shuttles and they leave.
Oh shit. No.
Someone put those codes into the computer so we don't.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
They just. I like to think.
So as you bring your ship closer into docking, you suddenly you see some of the buildings that have like more domed shaped roofs. Like the roofs like retract and like massive macro cannons turn, and then like the codes actually get distributed, and then they fold back up, and the domes like cover them back up as you're approaching. And you
That's a good thing. Our void shields are not
Do
good.
I notice how many of them are there? Count them out. See what's the nearest west and whatnot.
there's about 5 of them.
I have them basically marked out if we have to make just shoot them before they deploy and whatnot, if need be.
You do, but do you want to roll me a knowledge check at this?
Okay.
What kind of knowledge would you need?
Common lore war.
Yeah, I guess common lore war would work for this because it is a standardized station mostly.
You want me to just roll D100, or do you actually want me to use
just
the system?
roll a D100 and then try and get under your intelligence.
Damn it.
I told him to do this, right?
Yes, you did. I'm just
In that case, 1 degree of success.
okay. While you're most certainly able to mark these out, you are unsure if you're going to be able to take these out because, for all you know, they might have their own miniature void shield generators, similar to what your bridge kind of has. To protect it.
So that means fuckloads of fire on them, and they'll be destroyed.
Yeah,
again,
the Mars
what kind? Actually, you guys only have 2 weapons, don't you?
Yeah, we had 2 things.
Yeah, the most you could take out in a turn would be 2. You would know this. And that's if you get extremely lucky.
Wait, we have 2 Sunseers?
We have 2,
at least
two
our
weapons.
We have 2 Mars batteries.
Okay.
Nobody.
Also,
the torpedoes, but
never
yeah.
mind.
Wait, do we still have the laser batteries?
No.
Yes, we do. Oh no, not the good ones.
No. Do we have the Sunseers at all?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so we just dock.
Okay. You dock and one of
They are
the
in position.
Wait. Before we dock, we make ready to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
one of the
Yes, sure.
yeah. Well, you're a rogue trader. That's kind of pretty much expected at this point. So one of the you get on the comm signal. One of the shuttles that docked with you, he says like this. All right. The captain would like to see you.
Do I have a shuttle which I can take? And
You just walk down to the airlock. You've docked with the station.
this is also a thing I can.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously. I walk over.
You want to take anybody?
I take everybody that looks bad. So all of you, except for the seneschal.
Yeah.
Travis
All right.
definitely goes.
So you walk out onto the deck and you see a couple dozen just gangers kind of standing around with various equipment. They look better armed though than the typical ganger would. For instance, they actually have standardized armor, which is very surprising.
Interesting.
They look at the captain looks at you. You assume he's the captain because he's like the only one that looks different from the others. He's an important character.
They have uniforms?
Yeah, as I said, they're wearing uniforms. Like the only thing that's different about the only thing that's normal about them is the fact that they have normal for them as hive gangers is that they have a mismatch of weapons.
Oh, okay. Celine, get the fuck back inside now.
The one that has a captain stripe, as it were, he's just wearing kind of a jacket over his the usual uniform that has a captain symbol on, is kind of gesturing you over, and he walks into the building that he has that's right next to the docks.
Jesus Christ, this is going to go wrong. Yeah. Everybody except for Celine goes with me.
Yeah.
And the
the tech priest does not. He stays behind, obviously.
And the clamps that are attaching towards the docking bay are still being lowered in, but they seem to be damaged, and they're very slowly closing in on to create an air seal around the cargo bay for it to open up.
I would
Alright.
like to roll awareness or perception to look if I can see something.
Oh yeah,
They're still our bodies are still hiding, right?
They're
And they won't attack.
They're in the cargo bay. They're waiting for the bay
We
doors to
don't
open.
have any comm beads, do we?
We have not opened these doors, luckily.
I will say you guys have comm beads because that's something that
Awesome.
would be pretty standard. You would have to have that at this point.
Alright, good. You can walk inside.
You can just tell us to let them loose.
All right, so you guys you guys walk in and you see at the door sorry, have you guys ever been to a doctor's office? You know there's like that.
Yes, I am.
You know
Yes.
the doors are kind of like
Yes, we do.
there's a double set of doors.
Mhm.
You basically have that, and there's actually like a crate that's open, and it just says please place weapons here.
Oh, we don't have weapons. We left those.
Oh, you left those on the ship?
We left.
I
those,
actually think in that case I'll be like, I'll just wait here.
Oh.
You
Good idea.
Try hiding them.
Okay.
No,
Try
don't
hiding
Try
them.
sticking my head in.
We have no chance. There are so many. We cannot fight our way out of this. I'll just tell you that much.
I mean,
If there's
keep it-
dozens of them,
Keep in mind, you guys are all essentially wearing commoners' clothes. So
I'm wearing rogue trader clothes.
there is no
Really
standard.
small.
There is no standard outfit for a rogue trader.
Oh, sorry. I have
My
rich
background is a
poor
noble,
people.
so do I get my at least a suit of some sort?
Yes, you
I
can
have my
get that.
noble clothes on as well.
Some scraps of cloth that used to be a cloak.
I have a gigantic bad cloak. Yeah, it's like poor quality.
Yeah, it's got multiple like weapon burns that are from it because from your harrowing escape from when your family's dynasty was
Microbead.
destroyed.
There we go.
Rip Daddy.
Yeah. So you come in and then there's a large room and there's several men playing poker in the corner.
Of course.
Which
What-
one of you could gamble again?
The captain.
Me.
The captain.
Make me money.
The captain just
I'm in the
kind of.
ship.
Yeah. The captain just kind of gestures you over to his desk, which is kind of behind it, is in a glass office off to the left.
This guy owns a casino. Pretty cool.
Well, I mean, this is just like his outpost. Basically, these are soldiers that are playing poker.
Doesn't matter. This is a casino now.
Remember the microbeads you have.
So the when I assume you enter the office. He kind of looks at you and he says, only 2 of you, please, in here. The rest of you can go. I don't know. Do
So
something.
you mean
else."
me and the seneschal?
No, it's like, he just said 2 of you, like the rogue trader and someone else.
This is someone else.
Which one of you did not wait outside? Everybody except for Jason waited outside. Went inside, right?
3 of us are not there at all.
The tech priest, myself, and
You're
Selena
not
are
there.
not with you right now.
I'm
Which
not
one of
there.
you looks the most dangerous?
Probably
I
your
think that
captain
would
of the
be-
guard.
I'm not exactly there right now.
Yeah.
Of the
But
people
one of us
who
has
went
the
with you, I don't know.
Pierre what are you again?
Who, me? I'm
I'm a psyker. I
Oh,
could
you're a
mind
psycho.
throw a fucker, but I don't think that's a good
You're
idea.
coming with me
Yeah.
for fun.
That can be handy.
You never know. Maybe we need it. Give me a second.
No, that would be
Oh,
a really
God.
stupid idea.
Give me a second.
This is a horrible, horrible idea.
Good thing Trappist stayed on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and the psyker enter the office. The door shuts. The door shuts behind. The door shuts behind you. And your comm beads just kind of stop. Like they stop giving off the low static that they usually give off when they're on. It's not even noticeable
Well,
unless
shit.
it's off. But he gestures to you to sit down, and
Yes.
he's like,
Gross.
he's like,
I sit down.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Garrow. Nathaniel Garrow.
He's like, I do have to say, I know the commander won't ever say this, but I would like to thank you. If you truly do have new food and supplies, at least the women and children will be fed. He's like,
If you-
he's like, he talks to you, he's like, the Arbites have been corrupt for some time. I should know, I used to be a part of them.
Wait, what did you say?
The Arbites on this station have been corrupt for some time. I should know, I used to be a part of them.
Yeah, luckily I'm not lawful good here, so
They're
that's
not-
a good thing.
They're not even Arbites. They just, one by one, members of my squad started disappearing. Other members of the Arbites, enforcers, even judges, disappeared overnight and then replaced the next.
This is interesting.
We managed,
Tell me
me
more.
and some of my boys managed to get a hold of some underworld contacts. The same thing had been happening to them, only with their underworld leaders. We noticed that it had been happening everywhere. The government ship, everything. People were being replaced one by one. Everyone who was important, everyone who was a leader.
Well, I might have to look into this eventually. Once
What
I have
do you
a
mean with
Once you get
replay?
connected out.
fight.
Sorry, what was that?
Once once I get some stuff sorted out on my ship myself, I might look into it.
No, the other
I
person.
would like to ask some questions. What do you mean with replaced? How do you recognize replace people?
I mean, the person who was there is gone, and a completely different person replaces them the next day.
I am extremely sorry for my incompetence to my incompetent psyker. Now be silent before you ask more stupid questions.
Of character, of course. The first thing as a psyker, I would suspect is demon possession, so I'm quite interested in stories
Oh
like
God, no!
No, I am telling you to stay the f out of this conversation.
Like,
You're just
basically he's saying for you to shut the hell up.
But he says,
Yes.
Don't talk.
Nathaniel, Mr. Garrow,
Yes.
I do have one last thing I wish to ask of you.
Tell me.
Could you take some of the women and children out of here? We don't. We may not. We may look like it. We may not look like it, but we can't hold out much longer.
Women and children shouldn't be a problem if you have them arranged fairly fast.
All right.
I should be able to do that for you. Obviously, if they bring their own food and supplies, that should be a problem, right?
All right. I'll have them. I'll have them come in through the cargo bay.
Make sure. No, let's not do that.
Last
They
time.
can go through the bridge. They can go through the bridge.
Okay, you do have other entrances other
And
than
I will-
the cargo bay or the
Oh,
bridge.
I will-
there is.
Yeah,
There is.
I'll give them-
Not
I'll
everything
give
is
them-
either the bridge or the cargo bay. There are other airlocks.
Oh, I will give them an entrance point where they are insanely unlikely.
Riveted onto a cargo bay.
Tell them that there's a-
space.
Let's just make sure they do not run into our bodies.
He's like, but why? I mean, you're unloading the food and water from the cargo bay, so we might as well have them exchange places.
well,
I have a response for this, but
Say it.
unfortunately, I'm not there to say it.
Actually, by the
could
way,
I go?
by the way, the guys that
someone
are
else
the guys that are outside the office, are you guys like? Did you guys like join the guys playing cards, or like what are you doing?
I'm broadcasting
hope-
this on my mic feed, by the way, so they can hear
Your
it.
micro-
Or my
micro
PC
cut
isn't
out.
working.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine's
you're
cut
I'm
out.
hoping,
It cut out the
Big
second you
thick
walked
lip
into the
wall.
office.
This
excuse
is
me.
bad.
I'm hoping we on the ship here at least what's going on outside the office.
Oh god. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to die already.
Actually, can I state my suggestion for this?
No,
You can.
you're not there.
Flood
Oh,
the
yeah, I
cargo bay
know.
with chromethium and set it aflame.
I will just I will say I have some exotic goods in my cargo bay which I do not want to have shown to people on this station. And I add a little wing.
They're mine.
It's good.
And he's like,
Heavily infected.
if that's the case, why would you put it in the cargo bay that's being connected to the airlock?
We only have one cargo bay big enough to hold things. I'm really sorry for the kids, but we'll have to do it.
Yes, but
And
if
we will
we're
make sure
if
that
we're
we
going
make
to
sure
be
that-
unable to go to the cargo bay and take out the food, how are you going to?
You're
I will-
digging into a deep hole right now.
Don't worry, I've got this. I've got this.
Iron,
I just
Iron,
say
are you, okay if we use this small instance of meta so he doesn't just die?
I'll
die. I'm really good at this.
I'll say that you kind of realizing the comm beats are out, that you go into the office just to kind of check and everything.
That's really good.
So at this point,
Perhaps
point,
they could come with us in case something unfortunate happens, and the
I
Arbite
have an
suddenly
idea,
push
but
through
I
several
can't say
checkpoints.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
I said perhaps they can come with us our way to the ship in case the Arbites suddenly decide to do a large push.
He's
and
like,
they break through checkpoints.
he's like, it's of no concern. We've managed to keep them off this side of the station for now. But
Stop being so good at your job.
stop being
Don't worry.
competent.
Don't worry.
This is 40k. There is no such thing as competency.
That's true.
Except it
I
is.
will
Except
tell
it is.
them
This is a good guy, and that's why the universe wants to kill him.
That's the problem. He needs to die.
War
Try-
Silence,
okay.
Tom. Silence. No, I got this. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will give my life for this.
Are you sure?
Literally.
I'll just tell him this. You have my word as a rogue trader that the people that you get into my ship will be fine. But I need you to do it my way.
Have any text rooms?
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
Why persuasion?
'Cause
Can
you're,
charm?
you're trying to. Okay, if you want to charm him, yeah, sure. You want to be charming, then go ahead.
I don't even have persuasion. Oh, I'm seriously going to have to spend my last fate point in this. Yep.
Oh my god, your rolls have just like I don't think you've. Okay,
Better.
have you succeeded?
That's yeah, that's with 2 degrees of success even.
Oh wow. Okay. He looks at you. He's like, okay. He's like, but by the way, actually, out of curiosity, how much spare room does your ship have? Like altogether?
Enough.
Like no, I need to actually know the number. Like how many more?
Wasn't
Probably,
it like
probably a small amount to fit a few hundred people.
Well, no, I imagine it's a little bit more than that.
We did come in beat up,
Yeah.
so we probably lost a couple of crew in transit.
demon?
Yeah.
Replace,
Plenty of room in there.
like you're just like we're not only going to take these them, we're going to give them jobs which they will never leave, and any children they have will do the exact same job unless they die.
This is actually a really good thing. I can use this as an argument. I can tell him that I can give decent lives to the people he does put on my ship.
Actually, what is the actually out of curiosity, is the living standards on your ship actually decent?
Yes, we did.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, they are.
Good.
Yeah,
good-
unless you say otherwise.
I'm just making sure here.
Fine,
How,
that's-
about how,
yeah.
so he looks at you. He's like, okay, well, around how many people can you take?
I will go see what space is on the ship.
I think
I
we can
will,
maybe pick 1,000 if possible.
I mean,
Oh, right
if you're just talking about transport, you guys can actually organize the cargo bay after the Arbites leave to be a little bit more accommodating for large groups of people. That is.
Yes, but how do you want us to get the Arbites out while not being shot
That's
by
up
the
to you.
macro?
Does
That's up
any
to
of
you.
the ship systems
I have an idea.
produce toxic fumes?
Oh my god!
You want to murder?
We can pop them into the ventilation.
1,000 credits worth of gear.
Yes, please.
Guys.
Okay.
Talk.
Guys, the Arbites,
Yes.
they are still in containers, right?
No,
Yes.
no, they are
We
not.
established-
I told them to hide, remember?
This is canon.
Yeah, you told them to hide. You don't know if they're in containers, though. You don't know how they're hiding.
No, I said, can we put them in containers? And you said yes.
Yeah, I said yes, but you just told them to hide. That's all you did. You didn't tell them to get into containers. What you decide to do and what you tell them to do is 2 entirely different
Can
things.
we do something like a fast on move? Like, basically, once we get out, we call them saying, alright guys, you're gonna need to go into containers. We're gonna get you in stealthily. Can we do that?
I mean, yeah, you can
Can we
try.
do this?
You can most certainly try.
Alright, I say
my
I have
suggestion
to
is still
ask. I'll have to ask one of my men for this.
It's like you'll have to set that aside, obviously.
Yeah, so I walk outside and I say, put them in containers, get the containers out, make sure nobody fucking opens them, and then arrange the cargo hold to be.
Can
The-
I
to
weld
be-
them shut?
Yes, you can.
When you, by the way, when you, by the way, when after you open the door and you know,
I'm fairly certain you'd be doing this in a hushed whisper, not out loud.
Yes, I'm doing
yeah,
this in a hushed whisper.
I do wonder how on earth he's trying to the office space because he's currently sitting there.
I just said I'd walk outside
Oh,
to
hey,
talk to one of the people who can actually get this
He's
arranged.
like, when,
Are we actually getting close?
when
to
you
those
are,
already, by the way?
he looks at the captain looks at you. He's like, "Oh, when you're done, please, I must invite you for a drink. Your contribution, you will save many lives today."
A rogue trader and a drink are things that go together very, very well.
All right.
I will be right
yeah.
back.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not going to drink as much as the dwarf. Don't worry.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yes, so do I, but we have no other choice. I want to be a good guy, but I...
You're gonna die in 48 hours if you don't get him to give you the cure, remember?
Yeah, that
But
won't be
the deal for us getting the cure for him is just that we get the Arbites to the station.
Yes, it is. We've got the Arbites onto the
We
station.
could
now we
do
just
that
need to wait.
if they're welded shut in if they're in welded shut containers.
Or if we can convince them to stay put for a moment.
Yes,
That's it.
if you guys
Okay.
take care of that part,
Okay, so are you
you
guys
get them in containers, and get those containers out, We take in, how many people could we take then?
I mean, if you how large is the cargo bay itself? Does it
The
stay?
main cargo bay.
Yes, the main cargo
It's a
bay.
main cargo bay.
Yeah, it's
big.
somewhere. Hold
I mean,
on.
I wish. This is why I wish Rogue Trader actually gave you specific details for shit.
Can someone, the space is on the STS Polaris thing. I can see.
Oh
Hold
yeah. I
on,
can just
hold
bring
on.
up the STS.
It has a space of 4.
The cargo bay.
And we have like, we could take another 1,000.
That's what
So.
that's the space it takes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a space it takes. Well, I
That's
mean,
what I would say.
I would also say since it's a bay, that's probably the space it has as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's no how much stuff it can take. There's no.
If we want them comfortable,
Um,
we suggest we
so
like
much-
5,000.
I would say that you'd probably with a space of 4 be the fact. Okay, like, how large is your ship? Your ship is a size 40, and you have how many crew members?
Yeah.
You have 18,000.
Yeah.
18,000. Yeah.
Okay. Size 4, 18,000.
Meaning we could take like.
I would say you'd be able to take 4,000 comfortably.
2.5.
4,000 comfortably.
4,000. All right. I've already relayed the orders of them having to get into containers, and like we're doing this the right way, right?
To the Arbitrates correctly, or to your members of your ship, like.
To the members of my ship, and I hope they take care of this because this is not on me if this fails.
Okay, the people that are on.
And I will get it to them that they need to have a higher chance of success. They should most likely stay in their
Containers,
crates for
and
a
then
while,
and also
wait,
tell them that we
and also
will...
have the Arbites push in order to get them distracted while they open the crates silently.
Oh, and also tell them we'll help them move them to strategic locations, the containers, saying that there's food in them. Wait, let's not do that. No, I have to roll the C for that, and I do not have fate points left.
Okay, so who was going to talk to the Arbites?
I simply
I have Pierre with already, so I can also do it as well.
The person has to actually be on the ship.
Oh God.
That would be me then.
Okay.
Go for it. Prometheus?
So
I'm not on the ship. I'm waiting outside right where the weapon drop-off is at.
It's either me or Travis. Is there anyone else here?
Hey, you can tell me to get back to the ship in a hurry.
So are you so you're gonna be the one who's talking to the Arbitrates? So what do you guys say? Hello.
Prometheus, you're running the
me,
fuck back.
myself. So
Yep.
I'm basically like, guys, we have a strategy. We need you guys to get into the crates that are in there right now. Close them up. Do not open them until a signal is given.
The Arbitrates captain's like, why? We're just going to we're going to charge once the cargo bay gets open.
It's like, would you rather do that or go through strategic points where the cargo is going to be dropped off?
He's like, we already have a plan. Just get the bays open. Just get the bays open, and we will charge out.
Just tell them that we can't because there's anti-infantry. There's literally anti-infantry.
And we will.
If we open those doors and you charge out, you will get mowed down. They are having training every gun that they have on us right now.
Roll a deceive check.
This is not a deceive. They have these.
No, they have soldiers on stand. They have soldiers on standby, but they're not pointing them at the door, ready to shoot whoever comes out. That is a lie.
That's true. Oh.
I'm not just. I was. That is a lie.
That's a fellowship, right?
That
is a fellowship.
That is a deceive check, which is actually a skill. If
and you are technically.
If you
and you are technically under orders by our captain.
You are under orders of me.
Yes.
So minus 20.
Minus 20?
If he doesn't have the deceive, then he has to
have his statistic.
Yeah.
But, so it's barely a fail then.
You should most likely just fate success.
Can I do a fate success? Can I spend one to do that?
You would have at this point he has to spend a fate point to re-roll. You would have to spend a fate point beforehand to get a plus 10.
What could we potentially? Doesn't the guy need us to open the base so he kind of is dependent on us as well?
I mean, there's probably controls down there as well for crew members who are there.
We can probably how far did you succeed?
Oh, and I also had the peer, so that's another plus 10 on that.
Okay,
yes.
so barely succeed. Now I have to make a roll in his case.
Please
Oh,
let him.
God.
Okay. The Arbitrace. I guess I'm gonna call him a what would be a high-ranking Arbitrace? Not judge, but you know,
Then-
street. Well, no, they have their own rankings.
Sergeant?
So yeah, I guess I'll just say also sergeant. The sergeant says, okay, I'll explain the situation in full. Get your captain on the line. The rogue trader.
Please tell him I cannot.
He is literally unavailable right now. That it's getting complicated.
Look,
It is a life and death
Either
situation.
you- Either
if he
you
does
get
something
the-
wrong, we are all dead.
look. Fine. I'll tell you then, and you must relay this to your captain.
That I can do.
A couple of months
God.
ago, people on this section of the station started getting replaced. They disappeared and reappeared without warning. As a result,
Motherfucker.
as a result, we have been trying to take over this section before it spreads past here. Do you understand? We've already managed to squash 4 of these rebellions in 4 separate sections of the station. We need...
Are you going to say that they had the exact same argument?
Yes, I am.
All right, now I have a question.
Get
How
me
bad,
down, both of them.
how
Can I
bad
make an inquiry?
What?
Can I make an
He rolled
inquiry?
scrutiny
to
on
see-
that.
If you want an inquiry for what reason?
No, like a scrutiny.
A scrutiny for what? Like,
See if
like
he's telling the
see
truth.
if he's alright.
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead, roll scrutiny. Although I think, yeah, it would be scrutiny. Yeah, go ahead.
Please roll a 1.
Let's see it be 100.
Yeah, well then we do the exact opposite of what he would think we should do. Duh. Come on, you can do it. Do it. I trust in you.
D100.
Roll a D100, boy.
Prometheus. Hello?
Yeah?
Roll a D100.
Oh, I thought you said he was doing it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
me.
not there.
Yeah, yeah, well, why aren't you rolling,
yeah.
why aren't you rolling a scrutiny?
Whoever it is.
What's wrong?
Not really that used to doing
Slash
it the way
R
you
D100.
actually prefer.
Just slash roll D100. 1D100. That it's just a type
Yes,
into
it's
the-
really easy. Yeah, it's probably like an arbitrator. Which we're talking to now.
Probably.
Or an intelligencer. I don't know. Investigator. Doctor. Oh yeah, we're talking to a proctor, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, so we... Should I roll for him?
You just type slash
yeah,
R.
it's okay.
space,
It is
1D.
literally just a slash roll. It's slash roll 1D100. That's it. Yeah, yes, just without the quotations.
that.
That's all you gotta do.
That, indeed, that.
Except the quotation marks, of
And
course.
after you do that, you can literally just hit tab and then enter.
Or just enter, you don't even need to.
I'm sorry, no.
press
I mean, if you hit up, if you click the box and you hit up arrow, it'll immediately go to the last thing you sent. So you can just do that afterwards.
If you're just rolling 1 dice, you don't even need to put 1D100.
Come on,
and
Leo.
D100.
You probably think he's telling the truth.
I'm fate pointing it.
all right, go ahead.
There.
I win.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth, or at the very least, he thinks he's telling the truth.
So, these guys are on the same side.
Or the other one is lying to us, or there's something.
Or you should.
They're on the same side.
Why don't you tell them that they had the exact that because
Wrong. Nope.
of our excuses, we got into a conversation with their leader, and he had the exact same excuse.
That it's
Please
either
tell
that.
him.
Can I relay this info to him?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know this.
If you want to
Well, they
if you want to,
opened fire on
if
us.
you want to relay this information to the rogue trader that this is what the Arbitrace just told you, Yeah, you can go ahead. I mean,
I
No,
do
I
so.
want Leo to tell him the exact same.
No.
no,
We
you
really
can.
want
That
to
is
tell
that
the
is complete.
Arbites.
Yeah, Nathaniel, that is complete metagaming at this point because you're. I mean, you didn't tell. I'm pretty sure you didn't tell Tom. When he
You're
came
right.
in.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I could have been true.
Didn't he stand with
I
me?
call him basically
When
then and tell him what the Arbites are saying to us.
Wait, doesn't the astropath isn't the astropath with the rogue trader right now?
Yes, he is.
Yes, yes.
Wouldn't he have sent an astral message towards one of us?
No, he just he told the guy to go walk out and give you a call. So no.
And the rogue trader is currently outside right now of the room.
Yeah, so
You can just send
me
me
you
a voice
can call him.
I
directly.
sent him a message.
Dear God. Okay.
You just.
I say I call him, I tell him the info, I give him everything that's going on.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
What? Okay. Now that you've heard the exact same story 2 different ways, with some minor details of who's doing what, what are your thoughts, Nathaniel Garrow?
I would like to mind probe somebody.
Nope, you're not going
You
to
have
do that.
not
We're all
been
going
told this.
to die. Oh, Jesus Christ! This is fucking stupid. I'm thinking of 2 things. Just like getting those 4,000 people on the ship, releasing the Arbites, and then like letting them go on a killing spree.
That would be the
Or
rogue trader
I'm thinking-
thing to do.
No, or I'm thinking about the guy and doing this the smart way, but I'm not going to succeed at that because the smart way is trying to get them to work together and like tell both of them, arrange a meeting between the both of them, and have them talk to each other. But that's stupid because I'll die.
We might all die if you
They
try
are
doing
Arbites
that.
remnants that are holding out.
I mean, I know we are putting the 4,000 people in the cargo. I could interrogate one of them. They couldn't
No, this is
complain
stupid.
afterwards.
We're not going to. God,
It's your decision.
is my decision.
The captain.
I'm going to
the captain kind of just
open
the
A
captain.
Vox line to everyone.
The captain kind of gestures you in. He has a bottle of whiskey in his left hand and a couple of glasses.
I gesture that I'll be coming quite soon. I am
Basically,
going
you
to-
try making false chatter that basically say you did what? He's like, no, you put that there or something like that.
Yes. God, this is alright. I want to have. I'm opening the Vox channel to everyone, and I'm asking everyone's opinions on what the fuck do we do.
Except for the Arbites, obviously.
When you say everyone, do you
So-
mean everyone or do you mean your crew?
No. I just mean
Are you
just-
our group.
I would like to know why the traitors are ready to be traitors.
It's alright.
But
Like, are you just?
I don't
I'm like,
care. In
it
character, I don't
really.
care one way
Yeah,
or
it
the other.
really is just a question. Are you just going to broadcast on all frequencies, or yeah?
No. I'm just
No.
broadcasting on
No,
five
no, 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 no,
frequency
no, 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 no.
of our squad.
Okay. What would you like to? I've just muted myself at this point. Why?
I want everyone's opinion. What are we doing?
Believe a bunch of gangers or believe a well-respected Arbites force? You decide, Captain.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the
Yeah,
man in question who was sitting at the desk said that he used to be an Arbites.
Both are Arbites.
Yeah, that's
So
why they're all.
Wait a
I don't
second.
give a shit. Everybody
Hold
just
on,
say.
hold on. Didn't somebody beforehand roll a underworld test and succeed to get information?
Yes, because he
yes,
was
it
a
did.
ganger. He was a well-known ganger. You
Yes.
said this.
He was a well-known ganger in this asteroid.
He's not
Where
an
is
Arbites. He lied to me.
No, you're
I'm
not
not
talking.
taking
You're
a
not.
people
You're
on
not
my
talking to Darius.
Oh, I'm not talking
You're
to
talking
Darius?
to. He even the captain even mentioned
Oh.
Darius as a different person. Yeah, no, you're not talking to Darius. You're talking to a man who says he is an Arbites, and he said
Right. I
him-
just need.
he said him and whatever groups he could manage teamed up with the Underworlders because that same thing was happening to them.
And that is Darius. Oh, the same thing happened to the Underworlders? There's something outside of the Arbites happening here, and I do not want to get the fuck involved in it. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm asking.
You're tanked.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is, I'm going to ask all of you for your opinions. Do we side with the Arbites or do we side with the Rebels? And I want it now.
I don't want to lose my favor with the
If we
Arbites.
join
It
the
would be
rebels,
much easier
we will be
to-
shot down. The Arbites have
Well, yeah, we'll
many
have our-
ships.
Here's the thing: if we join the rebels, you can expect our heads on wanted posters from this side of the galaxy on.
Yep.
And the Rogue
we
Trader's
are
going to
not
die
getting
if we
them.
don't help the Arbites.
You're right. First thing,
But we can at least get the children and women if all
Yeah.
all
alright.
things considered.
I'm gonna
Try to
go-
get them.
And
They could be part of the corruption.
We'll have them medically examined if need be. I don't care what it takes.
yeah, we'll have this done. I'll just say that he doesn't know how many people we can take, right?
Yes.
The
you
captain,
did-
we've not told him yet.
No, I don't think. I don't
We
think.
told
you
him
did.
how
I've
many
not
we
told
can
him
take.
that.
Yeah, you didn't. You
I just
didn't.
asked you.
I said you did not tell him.
Oh,
I've said this 3 times now. Please listen.
thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go back in because I think we unanimously decided that we're going to fuck these guys over.
All right.
And then hightail it out of here.
And then
I
I'll-
head back to the ship and basically, at this point, and basically prepare to.
Okay,
get the
so
hell out.
by the way, at this point, you took so long that he actually has the whiskey. He actually, oh sorry, Amasac, not whiskey, already poured out, and he's like,
Yeah, I'm walking back inside now.
So around how many people can you spare?
I can take 1,000 with me, preferably the children, because
That
they have longer lives
the,
to live.
I said the number was 4,000. 5,000
Yes.
in total if you want to include.
So
just
I
the
said
group.
1,000.
Okay,
Yeah, I said 1,000.
All right. He's like, all right, thank you. He's like, well then, to our new friendship, he says, and he raises his glass.
To our
And
friendship.
he clinks the glass against you, and he takes a swig.
I am.
And now I just poisoned you with a very potent
Oh God, that was
I'm not drinking this. Don't worry.
that
Just
was,
give me a
tiny-
second.
48 hours if you do that.
So he's like, so are you just sort of holding the are you just holding the glass like very awkwardly, just kind of?
I was jokingly saying that.
Take the small sip.
Are you just
I
like?
take a really small sip, and
all right. He says,
I am.
I do apologize for this.
I knew it!
I coated the glass with poison. She's like,
I am basically dying, am I not? I don't have a choice, do I?
he's like, don't worry. It is activated by 2 things: this button and this switch on, and this heartbeat monitor on my arm. Should something happen to me, or should I click this button? The poison will activate and you will die.
So is knocking him unconscious at this point optional?
Chop his head off and knock him out.
Right. First thing.
Why was I right?
Templar. I ask him, what do you want? You, as a person.
He's like, I just want you to fulfill your side of the deal. That is all.
So the 1,000 people?
Yes, and are you sure you cannot spare anymore?
Take 4.
Get the 1,000
take
people
4.
into my thing.
All right.
I will take 2,000 people.
There you go.
He's like, all right. He's like, all right then. Please come with me. And he steps out of the office. And he kind of gestures.
I need you to do it fast,
He
because I want to get out of here.
it's okay. It'll only take 3 days to get there. No, I'm just kidding with you.
Dave, may I return at a later date?
No, he's like, all right, follow. He's like, follow me, please.
Oh God! I ask him, can I take some?
Why has all of this happened already?
Yeah.
So, all right.
I'll
So,
walk with them. I need to
okay.
do something
Suddenly,
quickly.
when he steps out, one of the guys who's sitting at a radio in the corner, he's like, "Boss, you don't want to hear this." And he comes over, and the radio is kind of put on speaker. I guess it's just kind of broadcasting. He kind of turns up the volume. He's like this.
I'm very dead.
It just said that 2 more rebellions just broke out in 2 separate asteroid stations.
This is good for us. Yes, we can get out of here. I'm so happy.
And it says that the Arbites, and it said that it's actually led by the Arbites forces on each station that have separated from the main Arbites group, claiming that they are in some way heretical or corrupted. And the
I am really happy we're helping the ones that we
confused.
think are not corrupted.
he's like, so the sergeant's
Well,
just
we're not exactly helping them.
he's like the sergeant looks at him, he's like, I thought we were the only ones left. You don't possibly. He's like, sorry, it could just be a hoax. Yes, I suppose it could.
God damn it. Can I just tell him the truth and hope he helps me?
Oh, this is gonna be rich.
Travis,
I am dead no matter what I do. Unless this works.
By the way, my character's just walking to the ship because this stupidity.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
I am
no matter
really
what
glad I stayed on the ship.
I am
And
double
now-
poisoned.
I made it to the ship at this point, I think.
Alright, first things I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the guy, you have my word,
Is anyone
can I
ch-
please have the antidote?
Is anyone
I'm going to
is
make
anyone
sure the
checking?
ship is-
He looks at the one guy looks at you and says, "The antidote. There is no antidote. It just comes out of your body after 48 hours."
Just not this one, or just not.
What
Could you
was the question of is anyone?
Could you just at least, like, take the button and take the heartbeat monitor and destroy those? Because I don't like it that if you trip and die, I die too.
Relax. I think I've survived multiple gang uprisings. I think I'll be fine.
Suddenly
I think
has a
I'll
heart
survive
attack.
walk. Just dies. You know what?
Templar,
You know what?
why is your guy so good?
You know what? Roll
God, he's probably-
roll for heart attack. He's fine.
I'm
He's
dead
fine.
no matter what I do, am I?
Suddenly the man clutches his
How
heart.
you so
Suddenly the captain clutches his heart and starts to go over. And then he's just like, I'm just. And then after seeing your horror, he just stands up. He's like, I'm just messing with you.
I say to him, I wish I had a pistol and I could shoot myself.
He's like,
God, I really don't have time left to do this.
He's-
I really need to go.
okay, to
But-
let you know in narrative time, this has not even been an hour. You have another 47 hours
whole
before
days.
anything
I think it
actually.
means
I have another
real
47
lifetime.
hours?
Yes, it's
I can take this guy with me on the ship,
I
and I can have
said-
him sedated,
It's like,
right?
oh yes, have him come over and bring the children over himself.
I said 48 hours. Also, it's a
Yes.
heartbeat monitor. So if anything out of ordinary happens to his heartbeat, it will go off. This is a point.
Alright, I am... Wait, so if I sedate him with, like...
Yes, you will die.
Yes, you
Yeah,
will die
so is
because
that.
when you put someone under sedative, their heartbeat goes far lower than what it normally would be.
Oh man, how can we make him oblivious for 48 hours?
We can't.
Oh.
we dragged ourselves into this hole.
Alright, are we gonna vote on who's gonna be the next recruit?
Oh, okay. So what are you going to do?
Iron, in the end, sorry, Ghost, in the end, it's your call. You're the leader of this group.
Choose how you die.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask him to get the 2,000 people, and I'm going to ask him to come with us.
He's like, oh, you can
And-
support 2,000? Oh,
Yeah, that's what I told him already, right?
he said 1,000. He said.
I've said I'll take
Yeah.
2,000.
You said all.
later, but-
You said all numbers at this point. I'm.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
I say I'll take 2,000. You come with me. You sit in a room for 48 hours. Nothing happens to you, and we are fine. All of us.
He's like, look, rogue trader, you are doing me a great service, but I'm not going to sit in a room alone with you.
Well, you don't sit with me.
you're like, no.
You could be sitting with a mutant for all I care. As long as you just in a room.
He's like,
so
okay, so,
bad.
You can sit with your own people.
Actually,
I don't give a crap.
out of curiosity, where is
Just want you on my ship.
everyone who's on the ship? Have any of you actually?
Nope.
What are all of you doing?
Guys, I
I'm
do
on the
not.
ship.
Authorities are locked and loaded, so to
I
speak.
am
I'm
on the bridge.
still on the ship, and I think I'm still in the cargo hold talking to these bloody Arbites.
I am
Okay.
attempting to get the ship in a better
For
working
those of you who
I have
are
like 5 minutes to rest.
those of you who are in the cargo bay, you notice that the Arbites have started to gear up and they're getting ready to move out.
I thought I already explained the plan to them about the crates and whatnot.
Would it be too late to convince
Yes,
them
and
that
yes,
we're-
and they explain to you the situation and why they're doing this.
Alright, so the only thing I can do
You
is
tell them that
obviously tell
we're
this guy the truth.
taking
is die.
children.
Yeah, I can. I will die. Don't worry.
So,
And
but
Wait, what are you?
Wait, he's out of the room, right?
There's two things I can do. I can tell the guy to get children ready, and I can tell him the truth about the Arbites, and that I had no choice, because otherwise I would die, and that he is my only chance. Or I could... Jesus. There's no way I can get rid of the poison that he put in me.
I'm standing ready to flood the cargo bay with horrible gases.
I don't think we can do this. So this is my only option. I'm going to die. It has been fun. I open my Vox link and I say, if this is the last time you hear from me, Dovos has command.
Excellent job. Establishing succession is very, very excellent.
This is yeah, I've done this before, and I tell the guy, I'm going to tell the guy the truth.
We are all going to die.
No.
You told him that the Arbites are going to tell him the Arbites had the same story as you?
Yes, I'm going to tell him everything.
At this, he puts his thumb over the button and he points his gun at you, and he's like, "What did you say?"
By the way, I'm still in the room with a rogue trader.
Yep, you are.
I didn't leave him.
At this point, I'm just gonna go to the bridge and go to a hidey hole.
Yeah.
Hide under the desk, wait for the shooting to stop.
I hear that guy basically like, right, bridge now. I hit the bridge and zip.
I need to get this over with.
I am on the bridge already.
I said silence, not
Can I
saying.
go hide with some?
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy
Okay,
on the bridge.
Hey, by the way, Nathaniel Garrow, I need you to make me a persuasion check. Yeah, persuasion.
I don't even have fucking faith points left because I used 2 on my. Oh, Jesus, I'm dead.
You better roll.
Could you burn one of your ones?
Can I use command?
Dead anyways.
Can I use charm instead of persuasion? Because I do not have persuasion.
I mean, is there any? Can anyone think of a reason why he'd be charming in this situation?
No, you really don't
I'm trying
do
to
that.
look good. Yeah, I'm trying to get. You really don't like. There's so many good things about this, and we can have a healthy relationship with you and the 2,000 people you're taking with me, that I'm taking with me, and you can get out of here. This is the chance I am giving you.
Well, I mean, he looks at me and says, "I don't want to get out of here. I just want to make sure the people who are innocent get out of here."
I will. All right. If you don't want to get out of here, if anything is even remotely wrong with the station, I will get myself an Inquisitor. I will get myself the Imperial Navy and the Imperial Guard, and I will purge the fuck out of the system. But I really want to survive it. So please.
I mean, you have to roll a check, by the way. You still do have to roll a check. That would be a persuasion because you weren't trying to be charming there.
Yeah, I'm trying to be charming. I'm throwing all my charms in there because I do not even have the persuasion thing. Please let me.
Do you not have? Why you're a rogue trader and you do not have charm?
I have charm. Yeah, I'm using charm. Don't worry.
I said persuade. Fine, use charm.
I succeeded.
If
this is a charm check, I succeeded.
All right, fine. I'll say you have charm.
Oh my god.
Okay. He lowers his gun. He's like, I believe that you at least think you're telling the truth. But but they could just be deceiving you. Although I do admit it is rather strange that they would have the exact same story.
If they are deceiving me, let me say I will bring him the light of the Emperor.
Question. Has anybody told this story
Can we,
to the Arbites?
check names? Like, do they know him? Like, does the name ring a bell amongst the Arbites? His name. What is his name?
What is your name?
Dread.
This guy. Dread. Judge.
Oh my god! Come on.
Okay, basically, you basically have the Arbites ask if they know anyone by the name of Dread.
I think this guy should be bigger.
Are you asking the Arbites?
Yeah, the base route where we haven't got them all loaded yet, and it's like, guys, does anyone know a Dread?
At this, like one of the guys says, "Yeah, we know a Dread." Traitorous.
I have like 10 minutes to
How
sort
long
this
have you
out.
known him?
He's like,
Guys,
I've known him almost my entire life, and I don't know why.
Oh, that's convenient.
I don't know why he's following these replacements or whoever the hell
what's
they
your name?
are. What?
Right. What's your name, sir?
Sarge.
Okay, Sarge. As like I tell him, does he know a Sarge? I go over the comm link because he's out of that one room.
Do you know a Sarge?
He's like, I know 3.
It's
God
like,
damn it. What's the rest of his name? I ask over the comm link back.
okay, what's your rest of your name again? We need a last name.
What's a last name?
Oh, for the
We
love
need-
of.
Oh god. We need like something which we can identify you.
It's like, what is the most stupid thing you two did together?
He's like, it had something to do with a tower, and that's all I'm going to say.
Ask him, does he know about a Sarge that's something to do with a tower?
Suddenly,
Right.
suddenly you see the captain just kind of break out laughing. God, that was horrible.
Right.
He said, "Yes, I
He's like, guys, this is
Right.
legit.
This is legit. We need to get these guys on the same side, and I have to get 2 antidotes, please.
You're
So-
so dead.
No, I'm not dead. We're going to... Alright, so, I'm going to tell the guy. Alright. Man to man, we're going to get this sorted out. Because you and your buddies, you're on the same side. There's been people being replaced. I've been poisoned twice.
at,
My
this,
days were
at this, his eyes light up. He's like, "Oh, really?"
I didn't know our buddies were these kind of people. But I am going to... You and the Sarge Tower guy. We're going to get everyone that you think that are loyal. Everyone you think we can trust, that both of you together, we're going to get them on my ship. We're going to get away from this planet. I'm going to go to the nearest Imperial Navy station, and I'm going to find myself enough ships, people, troops, I don't care, to make sure this station is clean. And you don't just have my word, you have the word of my crew.
Okay. At this, he speaks up and he's like, "Look, while I would like to have you done what you say, the
Then I get him on the comm link with Dread.
the reality of it is this: this part of the station will not hold out long enough for us to get to an Imperial Navy base and back.
I know.
And that is assuming that the Imperial bureaucracy is actually efficient. And
And
now
basically
know.
like, Sarge, yeah, can you...
Can either do nothing.
Here's a microphone. Here's some headset.
He said-
Could you
so he-
basically talk to the guy on the other side?
So he says you said there's 1,000 Arbites in your cargo bay because you just said I tell him the
There are.
truth. He's like,
Yep, I
all
did.
right then. He says, 1st Regiment, pull up to the cargo bay. We're going to have a chat.
Oh dear.
This is wrong.
At this
Can I basically put
I'm asking-
Sarge on the comm with Dread?
Yeah. I'm going to give him the...
he said, yeah, they exchanged a few words, and you guys only hear half of each conversation. But basically, you've determined that they're going to have a conversation at gunpoint between the open cargo bays and the airlock.
Alright. The first thing that
And
once this happens...
Both
first
of
thing I'm
them,
going
have requested that your entire group be there.
I have no...
They're gonna join us and kill us.
Hidey hole.
I give no fucks about this.
Oh wait, the
I'm going
Arbites
to
are
die
seeing
anyway.
me. Shit.
I am going to... I have 10 minutes before my parents unplug the internet, so this is going to be fun. This is on stream as well, this is great. We need to do this, we need to do this quickly, and we need to get the fuck out of here.
Or we could start wrapping it up.
We could
I
just
mean-
leave it.
I mean, okay,
there.
so
It's
so you
probably gonna be a
guys-
cliffhanger at this
Yeah,
point.
okay, so you guys you stand at the center. You guys stand at the center of the bay. The doors open up, and you have a fully 2,000 men, and you guys in the middle, just pointing guns at each other.
It's like, well, it's been nice knowing you.
And we're leaving it there.
No, Temple, let me do one more thing.
All right,
Let me do one more thing.
One more thing.
I walk up to Sarge, and I ask him for the antidote, because I did what he wanted me to do.
He looks at you. He looks at you and says, Sure. If everything doesn't go to plan here, you'll get shot by one of us, so it doesn't matter either way.
Oh, I'll die anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So he hands you, but he just kind of grasps your arm and he says that was the antidote when you felt a little prick into your arm.
Did this motherfucker not even fucking poison me?
He's like, by the way,
hate you, Denmark.
he turns his ring and shows it's just a poker and that's it.
Yes. Yeah, can I go up to the other guy and say, "Are you sure there's no antidote?"
Oh, it's okay.
Or
I didn't
is
poison you. I didn't have the resources to do so.
The best plan.
And this is where we stop it.
And this is where we leave it on the most epic of cliffhangers right here. Everyone say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to YouTube.
Also, by the way, Iron,
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends.
Oh my god.
we're all
Obviously,
going to be
books.
burning in the warp